Hey there, and welcome to Five Nights at Freddy's Blood and Gears, the post-night demo by JD Bryant over on GameJolt. We're gonna hop into the demo real quick. The main thing you need to know is that this is aiming to be a ground-up reimagining and reinterpretation of the original FNAF game and story. And we're gonna be seeing a post-shift section of the game, so this is gonna be a bit different. We're not just going to normal gameplay here. I'm curious. Listen to the phone call. We're hopping right into it. It came out, I think, a couple days ago in the Godot engine, of all things, not Click Team.
Hello?
Hey, kid. It's
Jeremy?
me again. Hey, congrats on finishing your first night. That wasn't so bad now, was it?
Well,
Glad to hear it. Now listen, I was wondering if you could do a favor for me.
What kind of favor?
Overtime.
what is it?
Well, I've received some complaints about a certain game in the arcade. I believe it's called Freddy on the Run or something. Anyway, apparently the game starts freaking out after you reach a certain score, and I thought maybe you could try it out and figure out what's going on. Hey, you've always been better at technology than me.
So you're gonna pay me overtime to play an arcade game?
Yeah, that's a funny way of looking at it.
Well, it's a funny thing to do for overtime.
Yeah, that's not the whole story, though. You know, keep in mind, Freddy and the crew may still be wandering around.
Of
I know
course.
Bonnie and Chica like to frequent that area sometimes. So, just stay on your toes. Oh, and here's a tip. Some of the previous guards have reported that the bots don't react too well to bright lights in their eyes. So, if they get too handsy, you might try that.
Okay.
Got it. And yeah, I guess I could do that.
Very crisp voice acting.
Perfect. I really appreciate the help, kid. Thanks. I'll talk to you later, okay? Bye now.
Bye.
Alright, so I guess that's a premise. We're here checking out an arcade game. Exit your office through the left door. So is this gonna be one of those things where we're gonna actually kind of quote unquote free roam? Ooh, let's see. Objective reach. High score 1983. Flash animatronics to make them leave. Left click flashlight.
Gotta go.
Ooh. Z. Okay. Left click is the flashlight, but flashlight where? Oh, okay. I see. So my left and right. So let's unpause it. Oh, that's gonna be okay. I like this. Oh, the sounds really. Oh, jeez. Wow. Okay. I also gotta be careful with my flashlight, I think. Alright. Luckily, sound cues are indeed. Oh, hey there, Bonnie. I think the flashlight does recharge after a while. Of course, we have a long ways to go for this score. Wait, what? We get batteries in the game itself. Oh, that's interesting. So the game kind of so you have to make progress in the game if you want to be able to survive. That's interesting. That's an interesting idea. I don't think you even have to jump over that. But yeah, in general, you know, I'm interested. I like the graphic style, the art style of this game. It looks really nice. Oh. And the models too, they have this very furry kind of aesthetic to them, I guess. I mean, overall, everything looks really good. Again, the visuals, it's in the Godot engine, which I don't have too much experience looking at. I know it's gotten a lot of attention in recent time. Oh, I missed that flashlight battery. Not good. I should have picked it up, and I might have just screwed my run here now because it doesn't look like a battery's showing up. Oh, there we go. We need to keep going. Find more batteries. Fazbear on the run. Gotta run. It doesn't look like we have any sort of life system, so I don't know what happens. Ooh. I don't know what. Oh! Oh, no! You're telling me I have to start all over. Oh, that's rough. Oh, wow. Trying to get to 1983 is actually gonna be tough. If I'm not careful. Because that's a far way to go. I only made it about a third of the way. I really thought I heard something. Oh, now I did. I do like how smooth the gameplay looks, though, as well. Audio design's also nice. Gameplay feels real smooth. Oh my, we can't make any mistakes like that. Oh, Lord. I mean, even a simple little mini game like this looks so nicely polished. Oh, looking off screen, risky. Sometimes you gotta do that, you know what I mean? Oh. Oh my god, I missed that battery. Accidentally held on the jump for too long. Oh, battery's gone. I can hide this, by the way. Uh-oh. That's okay, that's sudden. I was waiting for it. Oh, I just didn't know how it looked like. Sometimes, again, like, sometimes jump scares, like, they look so unassuming. So I wasn't sure, like, was it gonna be a quick one? And obviously, you know, in good old FNAF fashion, we got stuck inside a suit. But we need to get back, and we need to actually do this. Now, there is a funny little setting here, Markiplier. I'm gonna activate it and see what happens. I hope it's not something that I have to, like... What the hell? Okay. Skip the call. Alright. Just okay. Is he just gonna be there the whole time? He's gonna be there the whole time. Okay. Alright, we're at 500 score, but literally no batteries have showed up, so I need them like start popping up pronto, or else my night is screwed. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of uncanny just seeing like him stare at me, like just quickly like look at me, like I'm noticing it off the corner of my eye, and it's a bit distracting. Battery. We're almost at 1,000. This is good. We're not having to duck too much, which is good. Go away. So I wonder if this is something that's going to be in like... I don't think he should be in every post-night, right? I mean, by the sounds of it, this is like a one-and-done thing. We're just investigating this machine. We're over 1,000 score. We're just investigating the machine, it seems like. Oh! I forgot how to press buttons. Oh, that's so unfortunate. I can't... Oh, no way. I accidentally jumped over the bloody... why'd I jump over the flying bird instead of ducking? I literally screwed my run there. Alright, so now the birds are starting showing up. See, I can't... Why did I do that to myself? Oh my god. No more jumping. No more jumping over birds. That doesn't work. Also, can I just say... back to the visual aspect, seeing the reflections down here as well is also a nice touch. But overall, I am interested in how they're going to be reinterpreting the FNAF story, obviously. It's always cool to see, like, I guess, you know, it's always cool to see, like, FNAF remakes and, like, people, like, doing their own takes on FNAF. I always find those to be interesting. Or, like, just, like, you know, their own takes on the lore itself, right? We've seen a few games doing that. The one that I obviously know the most of is The Return of Bloody Knights. That one I really enjoyed how they were retelling the story there. That's not how you jump. And it's also just nice considering what FNAF is literally approaching 10 years now, which is hard to believe how this all started in 2014. I still remember those days. It's like, but it's just it's crazy to think it's been so long. Chica, get out of here! All right. This has to be the run now. If it's not the run, then I'm changing. I'm getting rid of Markiplier. I mean, sorry Markiplier, I appreciate you having you here, but you're still like slowly like catching my attention. I can't be doing that when I'm in the middle of trying to win here. Just can't have it. Just can't be done. I mean, seriously, it's like I have to resist wanting to jump over the bird. I have to resist it so bad. Oh, they both showed up? Perfect. I'm not gonna lie, I think I almost missed it there. Got more batteries. I almost did it again. I almost, like, I'm seeing the birds and it's like my first instinct is to jump over them. 1260. Battery's looking good. Oh, I'm probably gonna have to jump over like 20 more of these at the very least. 1300. Oh, brother. No, oh, no! I did it! I couldn't help myself. Oh. Hold on. We might as well see Bonnie's jump scare while we're here. You know, anytime now. Oh, opening up the faceplate. I don't know if Chica did that, but that's nice. All right, time to unmarkiplier this gameplay because I can't help it. Also, there's a quote on the game page that says, hold on, let me see if I can. Of course, I already failed it. You thought you would never return to this place of sorrow, but 20 years later, something has called you back. That's the little quote that's left on the game page. So, it suggests that we're like a character that is returning to the series, returning to like the restaurant, right? So maybe we could be Henry, for all we know, right? Or just a new character, or not new character, but you know, or just a character that is familiar with the franchise, right? Because obviously we know Jeremy is on the phone call. That could be Jeremy Fitzgerald, right? So you never know. And it says 20 years later, so obviously, actually that is 20 years later. That would suggest we're like late 90s, early 2000s, I think. And now I have to learn to duck. Just duck. Duck. The main thing I'm worried about is like when to jump over to the party tables, because if you do it too early and you land on it, it's cooked. It's like the widest thing you have to jump over, pretty much. So you have to be careful about how you jump over it. And right now they're not giving me much ducks. Holy. Yep, get that battery. We need it. I did it again. I choked again. I was worrying about my battery for no good reason. Ignore the battery. Ignore the battery. I almost missed that jump. Jeez. I can't be doing that either. Like, I'm just doing it trying to like get a tiny bit of time like out of it, but why am I doing this to myself? Why am I doing this to myself?
Gotta go.
I did. What the hell? I figured out the strat. Hold duck. I'm just gonna hold duck and just jump when I need to. Because honestly, I cannot be. I don't know why I'm like doing this to myself. Why am I doing this to myself? Yeah, I mean, I just have to do this in order to like stop me from like constantly wanting to jump over the birds. I have to force myself to stay ducked at all times because I don't know why. Just like I think like jump, just jump. But this way I know not to jump because I know I'm not gonna hit the birds. So now we're just crouch running. I don't know. I think for me, like right now, my biggest difficulty is tracking like the positions. Like I'm having trouble keeping up with like the track, and I think it's because I'm looking at these colors, and I'm literally like getting like mesmerized by it. So it's like I'm having trouble like actually like paying attention. I'm just like I'm looking and I'm like getting lost in the trance almost by seeing this. Like even there, like it's hard for me to tell when I'm about to jump over the yellow like stop things. I'm just having trouble. Like my eyes are having trouble like making out the design, so it's like I'm struggling as to when to jump. So I have to like extra focus on this one. Come on, we have to pass our score. It's been overdue. Let's go. Oh, I almost panicked and I jumped too early there. You see how close I was to hitting that table? I cannot do that. I've got to stop. Just gotta keep running. Just keep. No, oh, you saw. I'm telling you, that pause. I was trying to jump there. And I almost did. Like, you see what I mean? Like, I seriously can't help myself. I seriously cannot help myself. That's insane. I almost sold it right at the very end, trying to jump that. Come on, we're almost there. We're almost there. Just keep crouching for dear life. 1983.
What the hell?
Yeah, very weird crash. What, couldn't load the number or something? I mean, it clearly did for a little bit. Ooh. Bloody puppet. Ugh. Bloody marionette faces. That one, it was just like rosy cheeks. Space to skip. Okay, so yeah, that is pretty much the post Shift Night Blood and Gears demo. pretty cool so far, pretty interesting. I'm curious to see where the game's gonna go though, especially if that was the puppet. It's gonna be interesting seeing how that plays into the story. Oh look, some familiar names like Dottie. I haven't seen that name in a while. Last time was obviously FNAF Rewritten 1? Yeah, like the reboot of that. Or re-update of that. But so far, that's going to be interesting to see. Voice acting. Ooh, we can get some few things here. The protagonist, Xander Alsip. That's the same voice guy for the Coaxer in Grizzlies VR. Who would have thought? But overall, it is seemed very interesting so far. I'm curious to see how the main gameplay is going to be like, right? And how they're going to deliver the story, since it's supposed to be a pretty much reinterpretation from the ground up of the overall story. But yeah, that was good. Oh, look, a little helpy at the very end. Thank you for playing the demo. Curious to see how the game turns out, the full game in the end. But of course, with all that said, I hope you did enjoy. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Lets me know you're enjoying the content and want to see more of it. I recently put out the story breakdown for Grizzlies VR, so if you want to check that out, there'll be a link in the description, as well as in the end card here for this one. But yeah, with that said, I'll see you in another video. Take care.